Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program I call Tarot Your Love Story. And this is for May, the month of May 2018, and it's for you coming from Taurus. So let me first talk to you about the first 15 days of Taurus and how it's going to affect your love life in every area. And I'll pull one card for the first 15 days. And for you, the first 15 days are going to be marvelous. It says if you're looking for a romance, there are more than one possibilities that come your way. So get busy. And if you do find a romance in the first 15 days of May, it's going to be a very good one. Somebody you can depend on, somebody who is very stable, somebody who understands you. So it'll be a very lucky contact that you make in the last 15 days in the form of a new romance. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to do very well. And doing very well means happiness is there, planning towards a marriage, maybe planning towards investing together into buying a car or investing in an apartment. All these nice things are being spoken about. So I like your first 15 days in all the romance connected areas. If you are married, you will see that the first 15 days of May are extremely happy, and there's a great deal of bonding and understanding, and you are able to communicate very nicely with your marriage partner. So make use of the 15 days to get your point across about anything that you may have been holding back, and you will see that it's a very favorable response. Now I'm going to pull the second card for the last 15 days. Later on in the program, I'm going to give you your lucky dates and lucky ages and lucky colors and a lot of other information regarding romance and the love life in your life. Now this second card that I've pulled for you for the month of May is a very difficult card, and it produces a lot of conflict and unnecessary competition between you and your loved one. So if you find a new romance in the second half of May, I would be worried for you. Worried in the sense that you are actually finding trouble, a person who is perhaps not straightforward or who is very troubled and coming with complications into your life. Remember that. If you already have an ongoing romance in the second half of your life, you have to be very careful. It can be stretched to breaking point. Let me be very direct. And the differences between you and the romance partner can be stretched to limits and heights where you go against each other. This is a card that shows a lot of aggression and difficulties in finding a solution. So it's you who is listening to me. Try not to push your point. Leave it for the next month. Try to just day by day be as gentle as you can. And if it's your romance, if it's your marriage partner who is creating all these problems, then you'll have to just step back and study the situation, remain calm. Last thing you want is to instigate even worse problems than that. So a difficult last 15 days in romance and in marriage. Now using these both cards, I'm going to give you your lucky dates. D-A-T-E-S, your lucky dates in the month of May. And these lucky dates are the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th. They are very extremely good lucky dates for you. And finding a new romance, talking to your romance or marriage partner about getting things right, or a bonding taking place, do it on the 7th, 16th, and the 25th. I'm going to give you your lucky ages, and some people of these lucky ages will be extremely lucky in the area of romance and marriage. And if you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43, or 52 or 61 or 70, you're going to be one very lucky person attracting some kind of romance or improving your marriage, and the love area is going to have a very good foundation for you. Okay? If you're not of these ages, then you'll have to communicate with me. You'll have to get a 90-minute Skype session, and during that Skype session I'll have your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms, and I'll try to get your next 7 or 8 years as right as possible. We'll talk about that a bit later. And that's going to cost you USD 50, by the way. So your lucky ages, if you're of those ages, you're going to be very lucky. Let's go to your lucky colors. And the color that I've chosen for you is the color gray, G-R-E-Y. It's an extremely lucky color for you. And when you wear that in the month of May, you will have the protection to get your love life fully under your control and get the way you want to handle it. So wear plenty of gray and you will be very lucky in the month of May. There will be somebody from a zodiac sign who will trouble you very much in the month of May, and that person, I fear, is coming from Capricorn. So if it's the romance first 15 days or second 15 days or last 15 days that you find who comes from Capricorn, that new romance, be very cautious, be alerted that here comes trouble and complications. And if your ongoing romance partner or marriage partner happens to be coming from Capricorn, tell yourself there are bound to be many differences, so be prepared. And if you want to be helpful, be supportive and appreciative to overcome these problems. You can form an attachment to somebody from Virgo. Somebody from Virgo is going to bring very good news to you, and in the love area, and supporting your love area, or giving you advice about your love area, or just bringing some kind of happiness to your love area. This person is coming from Virgo, so look forward to that. And if it is your marriage partner or romance partner who is from Virgo, tell yourself it's good to listen to that person, because Virgo is going to help you in this month of May. Okay, well, that's what I have to tell you. And if you'd like to have a personal 90-minute Skype session, I charge USD 50, and I'll have your date of birth, and I'll have your time of birth, and I'll look at your palms. I'll even face read you while we Skype. And with all this information, I'll advise you for your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, send me an email, and let's get down to getting your next 7 or 8 years under your control. Until then, thank you and good luck.